Hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Today is Monday the 24th of May 2021 and we're on episode 63. We're nearly through halfway of the year, I can't believe it. And where you can find me is all down in the description box. I am more active on Instagram, I will say, and obviously my shop is all down there, and I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody that supported me in my little Etsy shop. So thank you, and welcome to my new subscribers, and a big welcome to everybody that's been with me right from the start and obviously popped in every now and again. Okay then, right, now we've got a bit of an exciting episode this episode. I am announcing the giveaway for the 1,000 subscribers, so I will show you what I've done. And obviously Claire from mr&mrs Rabbit Yarns, she has donated the mystery, the June mystery, what's she called it? Hang on, just cut this bit out. Oh yeah, the May mystery yarn club. So because now it's all live with everybody that has purchased, she has donated this month's yarn, which is absolutely lovely, so we'll all get to that. We've got a lot of knitting, we've got 2 questions now. One of them actually I have recorded a video of, so I will pop that in and I'll answer the other question as well if we have time. I will show the progress of my cross stitch, but also obviously you're going to see the quilt blocks that were made this week as well. We have got a couple of shout outs for new podcasters, and I think on my little list here, that is it. We have had weather-wise, oh my gosh, here down in the southeast we've had so much rain, and also we have had wind. Oh my gosh, the wind has been, it's been, wow, I just can't believe really. One of the evenings it was like, you know, 50 mile an hour plus gusts, and it was because we're so high in the town we live in and we get it all off the sea, and oh gosh, that was a bit scary. But luckily everything was okay. But today we've got a bit of sunshine, and that's the first bit of sunshine we've had in a few days. But I will say it hasn't actually been cold. I know some people have said that they've had put their heating on, but we're not one for heating anyway. We don't have it on a lot anyway. But I wouldn't say it's been extremely cold. Right then, okay. I just think we're going to pop right in. As I say, it's a busy one this week. So first of all, we're going to go into the knitting. Now, as you know, I test knitted a sock for Amanda from shuttermonkey, who also has a podcast, and she sells her patterns on Ravelry and Lovecrafts. And I will say that you see the cuff down socks, and I was just so curious on how she managed to do the toe up socks with a heel flap and gusset. And so I contacted her and I asked her if I could, when I finished the other ones, if I could actually test knit this pattern as well. Oh my gosh, that's all I can say. And also my friend Viv has said, when I showed it on Instagram, she said it'd be brilliant for, you know, when you're doing a larger sock, for instance, or any sock, you know, because you're getting the foot out of the way, and then you know how much yarn you've got left over to do the actual length of the leg. So, and how Amanda has worked this out, gosh, she is one clever lady, and I will say one clever lady. Okay then, right, now let me just get, hey, right, so let's get this sock on the sock blocker. Yet again, I am so impressed with her pattern. As I said last time, it is just so well written, so well laid out. This one, obviously because of the work that's gone into it, there is a little charge. I think that she's definitely undercharged the pattern for what has gone into it, but it's not being released because we've got until test knitters, I think it was until the middle of June, and so it's not being released until next month onwards, but it's worth waiting for, I tell you. I'll definitely be using this again. So it is done on 2.25 needles with 64 stitches, but there is 3 sizes. That is the medium because that's the one that I use, but she does do a small, medium and a large. The yarn I'm using is just out of stash. I don't even know where I got this from, to be honest. It's Woolcraft Superwash Sock. It obviously a 4-ply, but I just thought with it being a test knit, I just used it. But look at this. And this was done toe up. I know, I can't believe it. I really, really can't believe it. That there is me. That is nothing to do with the pattern. I pulled it a bit too tight. So that's me. But yes, how clever is that? And it was so much fun. What I will do is, obviously, when it is being released, I will let everybody know. As always, you have got Amanda there to hold your hand right away from the beginning. She has links because she has tutorials which you can watch, and there is a stretchy bind off, which is absolutely brilliant. Look at that. It's really cool. And her cast on is all done with the DPNs. So 2 DPN, I can't give anything away, but I will say it is absolutely brilliant, and I can't wait to get the other sock cast on. Yet again, it is called the Scoosh sock toe up. But as I say, as soon as I know the actual date of release, I'm going to let everybody know on here. But I will say, Amanda, you are one clever lady, because this is absolutely brilliant. I had so much fun doing it, and I am going to be casting on the other sock, as I say, because, you know, I just want to get the pair done and so I can wear them, because yeah, so much fun. The purple, oh yes, I do, is another piece of stash which I've got, and this is, which I should say the lilac really, is the opal. So yeah, a sock. Well, it says pull over and sock, but you know, just go show how old the opal is. I think that's an old label, but I don't know where I got that one from. I haven't got a clue. But I just paired them up anyway, just so it gives a bit of a you know, a bit of a contrast while I was working on this really, really cool heel. Okay then, right. So as I said, I will keep you informed on that. Next, I'm going to show you the progress of the gift socks that I am doing at the moment. I am absolutely loving these. Here I am using the King Cole Zigzag. I do love the King Cole Zigzag yarn. It's more, you know, got more body to it. So, and I've got this in a bag that I've made, and at the weekend I quickly whipped up, because I do like these. You can fit so much in them. The another little notions pouch to go inside. These, not this one, but the ones that I have actually in my shop at the moment have got 20% off this size. But as I say, you can fit so much in them. Right then, let's show you. I have actually, there's the leg, because this is a size 11. Obviously cuff down. So this is 64, I've got to admit, 68, 72 stitches, because obviously this is for a big person. Who's got big feet, I will say. Right, and that's the gusset, and I've done all the decrease for the gusset, and now I am on the foot. This is the first sock. I will say I did purchase these needles from Elliot Craft House Magic, and they came last Tuesday, I think. They're brilliant. So these are the, I know, because I know I got some more 2.25s, 2.5s, because I do like those. But these are the higher stainless steel. So they're not the sharps. They've got a bit of a point on them. They're not as blunt as the Addies. Definitely not as blunt as the Addies. But they're so nice to use. So these are the higher stainless steel. They come with a little pattern in them, and because I got 3 pairs, and every pair came with one of these little stitch markers there. But I will say they are just so nice to work with. They really are. Let me see if I can get my nom. That's what they will look like. They are just so nice to work with. I am really enjoying them, and I am glad I got the 3 pairs, to be honest. So yeah, so there's that one. Okay, right. So now, I thought I would show you this week, and I thought I'd give it like a couple of weeks and then show it again. Right, so this is my Stevie Wester shawl, the Honeycomb. This is what I've got left of the first ball, so you can tell how much I have been working on it. It doesn't look as much from the actual stitch marker or progress keeper, where I showed you before, but it's getting so big. Now, I did the maths yesterday while I was working on it, and I have actually got 1, 2, 3, well, actually not including the one I'm on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more repeats to do. Now, within a repeat, you actually have 2 loads of honeycombs. So what I thought I could do is, if I try and do a honeycomb row a day, doesn't matter if it's in the evening, the morning, lunchtime, whenever, try and do a row of honeycomb. I should, what did I say, 6, so that's 12. I hopefully will have this done, completed in a fortnight, within a fortnight. But don't hold me to that. So, right then, let's show you what I'm at so far. I am absolutely loving this. I really, really am. And I can't wait to see it finished so I can block it. But as you can see, it is really growing. And it's actually going to be held, it is a triangle, so it'll actually be like that. And obviously the honeycombs have all got to be stretched out when they're blocked. You can see I'm putting a yellow on at the moment. But I am just loving this. And I really want to get this done, as I said, before the warmer weather kicks in. So, hopefully, as I say, in less than a fortnight, I should be showing you it completed. Fingers crossed. But probably not. But we'll see. I'm going to try and work to that. I really am. Okay, I have worked out with the yarns I've got, the minis I've got, and I should have enough. The little bits, because I've already used up 2, I know I'm not going to get any repeat out of those. Might that one if I'm lucky, but definitely not that one. So all the ones that I'm actually finishing with, I am going to be making scrappy socks. So I'm keeping them all, and they're just going to be a pair of scrappy socks. So they will go with the actual shawl. So I just can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, so let's hope that I actually get it finished. Okay then, right. So that is all the knitting. I say all the knitting. I think I've done quite a bit actually. Yeah, beans I've done one of the test knits for Amanda. I could leave that because that's not until the end of June, it's the middle of June, before I get the other one done, and concentrate on the shawl. I think that's what I'm going to do, because I'm still within the time of the test knit, and so I've already got one sock done. So yeah, I'm really edging to get this off the needles, my shawl. Okay then, right, so now I am going to show you the progress in the cross stitch. I wish I hadn't started this cross stitch. I really do. Oh my gosh, it's nothing to do with the pattern, it's me. Every time I pick it up, I make a mistake. I just don't understand what I do. I really don't. The pattern is a Little House Needleworks. And obviously it's winter, because it isn't actually Christmas, is it? It's winter. And you got from the Mr. and Mrs. No, it isn't. From the Patchwork Rabbit, you brought the pattern, and you got the 3 classic colourwork threads. No, you didn't. I tell a lie. It's the other way around. You brought the threads, and you got the pattern free. But you actually go into the pattern, and it explains everything. So I got the 3 threads come with it, and the price was really good, I will say. Right, okay, let's I'm actually stitching this on 25 count Lugana, and it is the vintage mocha. No, it's not. It's vintage. Oh, you can tell it's me, can't you? Vintage. Can't remember. Anyway, It's 25 count Lugana. Now, this house, I got all the red done and I had to unpick it because I realised I was 2 stitches too far over here, and I thought it's quicker for me to unpick it and move it over than it would be to try and fudge it through. Then so I got that done, and then I went over to this house and I ended up having to unpick the roof twice. My trees, because this I didn't even bother with. You see the gap there? That shouldn't be. That should all be down. And I thought, well, I've done all that, so I'll do all them trees the same. It's just one of those. I don't know if anybody else get these cross stitches where everything goes wrong. I just can't get my head around. Mind you, it's not just cross stitch. You get it sometimes with knitting patterns and stuff, don't you, in crochet? But it's a simple pattern, and I know, well, I think I know what it is. I'm just so excited for the sale to start off. I think, and my head's not in this at all. And I keep thinking, you know, try and get this finished before and I think I'm rushing it, to be honest. But I've got this done, and this part here is the beginning of the word snow, which will go underneath. I'm going to do the underneath bit here. I'm not sure about the border around the outside, because as I say, I'm doing it on a 25 count. I don't know if I'll have enough thread, but if I do, I do. We'll see how it goes. I could even like do the red here and here, and then do the white or the what's it called, roasted chestnut here and here. So the 3 colours you do actually get is the Cupid, roasted chestnut, and the snowball. I first of all actually started doing it on a bit of Ada, but the white weren't showing up. So we unpicked it and moved it over. Oh, it's just been one of them with this. It really has. But yeah, I will keep plodding along. As I say, I've got until the beginning of June to get it finished. So I've still got a couple of weeks, haven't I? Right. Okay. Right then. So question. Right then, we'll go into the questions now. As I said, I have actually popped in, a Gail has asked about what machine I use and everything, and the name of it and so on. So what I have done is I've done a little video of just explaining all about my machine, showing you all the actual controls and everything, and what feet you get with it, and where, if you're interested, where you go and get it. There also is, and it was a few episodes ago, where I did a little tutorial on how I change my needle and oil the machine once a week. So that will, you know, cover all that bit. So I'm going to pop the little video in now. Right then, hello. Right, the lovely Gail. Yep, Gail has asked me this week what my machine is. Now, this is a semi-industrial, not a full industrial, it's a semi-industrial. It is a straight sewer. It doesn't have pretty stitches. You can't do a buttonhole or nothing on it. It is just straight sewer. But she is amazing. As you can see, let me put that up there for you. It is the Juki TL98P. Now, this is the perfection. This is the first model that they did. Now, on the TL, you actually, right here, you have, oh, hang on, sorry, let me point right here. You have the slow and fast button bit, but, you know, basically, I don't need that. You know, I used to work in a factory sewing on industrial sew, and we never had those. Not in the 80s. Anyway, so yeah, that's the only difference. As you can see, this here is my back and forth button. This is my needle up and down. This is my thread cutter. But the good thing about this, and I will say, that's the extension table. That's the knee. I can never remember the name of this. Basically, I'll demonstrate it. Push that there, and then my foot goes down, so I don't have to keep worrying about up and down with the back of the machine. Now, this is the foot control. What a foot control, eh? The part here on the left, let's get my finger in right there, that obviously is the pedal that makes you go. This one here, the orange, is another thread cutter. So you don't even have to use the one up on the machine. You can basically just cut the thread down there on your foot control. Because it is classed as a semi-industrial and like for patchwork and quilting, but you can do anything. You know, I've made my dresses on it and everything. And obviously I do my bags and stuff. But it comes with, let me show you just quickly. That is your walking foot. And oh, that's that I've brought extra. That's the Teflon foot that goes with it. So hold on. Okay, right then. That is your 1/4 inch foot. That is the rolled hem foot. That, as I said, I've brought as an extra as a Teflon. This baby here, ooh, let's put it up the right way around. That is your free motion. This machine does amazing free motion. I will say it is absolutely brilliant. So that is your free motion foot. So you get those. You don't get that one, but you'll get those, and obviously your basic foot, which is here. Right, okay, this part here, I'll just quickly show you, is where you drop your dogs, which are these here, for your free motion sewing. So you have to drop your dogs. Right, is there anything else I can tell you apart from how good she is? Basically, I've already done a little video, and it is an extra, so it's only a little one, on how I oil her, because I oil her once a week, and I change my needle once a week because I do a lot of sewing, and I explain all that. So where to get, if you can go to your local sewing machine shop if you've got one. If not, contact Juki UK. They are a good company, and I would definitely recommend this machine. So yet again, it is the TL98P, and the P is for perfection, and she is absolutely amazing. Another good thing is you've got your spools that come up the back here, which I love on machines. I don't like them when they go here. So what I normally do is because I've been doing my quilt blocks at the weekend, so later on I will put in the normal thread I use for my bags, which will go there, and then I'll have a smaller one on this one for the bobbin, so I don't have to unthread the machine to do the bobbin. That is just the way I work. It is quicker. Another thing I will say, let me just move this, but as I say, on the cleaning one, you see all this. So when you've got your extension table on, that lifts up, that goes in there, and she is you get a bobbin case, oh, and the old bobbin, as I say, because she is a semi-industrial, like that, which you can obviously get more bobbins from where you get the machine, but the machine come with a couple of bobbins anyway, and it does come with your bobbin case. So yeah, she needs a bit of a clean. I haven't done her this week because I didn't sew on her that much. Right, okay, so Gail, is Gail? Yes, Gail, I hope this helps. I would definitely recommend, but as I say, go over to Juki UK, contact them. If you do contact them, it would be nice if you just give us a mention to say that I have passed you over to them, and because they are, Juki UK do all the Jukis you can think of. They do the big industrials, obviously the semis, right down to the little machines. I've got my, I'll pop you onto here slowly so you don't make it poorly. There is my Juki overlocker, which is another good machine. But yeah, okay, but even if you just ring them up and get some information, but that is the name of the machine. Okay then, right, I'll see you later. Okay, I hope that actually helped Gail and some other people as well. Also, I got another question from Joy. Now, she is trying to do the knitting socks. She's a beginner with knitting socks and would like to knit with DPNs. Now, as you all know, I went years, and I blamed it on being left-handed and why I couldn't do it and all this, that and the other, and then all of a sudden it just clicked. But she's getting ladders in between the needles. Now, I did answer her question actually on the comments, but I thought, well, you know, if anybody else is having this problem, it is quite a common question. So what I'm going to say is, what I did is I actually went and watched the video from the Crazy Sock Lady, her tutorial on knitting socks, beginning to knit socks on DPNs. And what you actually do to stop the ladder for the first 2 stitches that you are knitting, you just pull them a little tighter and you get into the rhythm of it. Really, you go in, and what I do is I put the needle, the working needle, in and hold it against the one with the stitches, wrap it round, and then just pull it a little tighter on the first 2 stitches. And I don't get ladders. But she is really good. She does explain all that. So yeah, I would pop over to the Crazy Sock Lady, as it is in her title for her podcast. She does knit socks, but she also shows her. She has one for DPNs, one for Magic Loop, and one also for mini circulars. Absolutely brilliant. Also, so does Christine Perry. Now, I will say Christine Perry is a lovely lady. I met her at Yarndale. She has tutorials, but she has this book. It's an orange cover. She has 2 books, but it's the one with the orange cover. It's downstairs. I didn't think I was going to be talking about this. Oh, what's it called? Anyway, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, because you've got pictures in right through the book of the 3 different needles that you can use. She has tutorials, but yeah, she is brilliant. Actually, it's the Crazy no, it's not, it's I've got a pin actually, Winwick Mum, that's it. So just Google Winwick Mum, Christine Perry, and the book is available on Amazon, or you can actually buy it directly from her. I'm trying to think where I got mine. I think I did get mine, because I've had mine a few years now, directly from her, I think, before she was actually could sell them on Amazon. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Those 2 ladies will help you. Okay then, right, where are we? Okay, right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the shout outs. Now, I have 2 shout outs this week. Now, one of them is called Offcuts Podcast. Now, obviously, I'm going to put everything that I mentioned on the screen and also down in the description box. Now, this lovely lady's called Gemma, and she's made 2 episodes at the moment. Oh my gosh, she is lovely, absolutely lovely. She does a lot of knitting, which is brilliant, but she's also clever with paper craft cutting. Oh, very clever. But she does her knitting, you know, show all your knitting first, and then she goes on to the paper cutting and stuff like that. She also does a little bit of sewing, because on her second one she showed some fat quarters that she's got that she want to make some project bags with. But yeah, absolutely lovely. Gemma is, oh, she is so nice. Also, the next one is My Yarny Corner. Now, this lovely lady is from up north of the UK, and her name is Alex, and she has done 10. Oh my gosh, she is so clever. She really is. Yet again, it's knitting and crochet. She loves her amigurumi, and she's just got 2 little kittens. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And she's got dogs and that lot. But oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely brilliant. So she's a lovely lady. Oh, and she's really, yes, those 2 are really worth watching. Okay then, right now, let's get to the exciting stuff, shall we? As you all know, when I reached my 1,000 subscribers, I did say that I was going to do a giveaway. Now, and the lovely Claire contacted me on that same Monday and said that she would love to donate the May's mystery yarn box. So that's why we've waited, because she's had to wait to all her customers for it to go out, for us to, or, you know, so we don't have no spoilers, because we can't have that. And I said that I was going to make a project bag and so on. Now, Claire and I have been discussing all this, and unfortunately, and I do apologise, I feel so bad, but the giveaway is going to have to be for UK only. It's just the price of our posting over here has just gone so high. I have looked into it, and for it to be sent off to other countries, and obviously now we're not in Europe, so to those as well, it's just so expensive. So I do apologise, because I know that there is a lot of you from all over the world that has followed me right from the beginning, and also who has popped on and, you know, and followed us for a while, or the new ones as well. So I do apologize for this, but we just couldn't do it. So what's happening is Claire is kept hold of the, because we thought that was more sensible, has kept hold of the yarn, because we didn't see no point in her posting it to me for me to post out to you. So for the yarn, there's going to be 2 prizes. So for the yarn, it's whoever I draw, I will ask you for their address, for your address, and then I will forward it over, obviously with your permission, over to Claire, and then she will send the parcel out. Now I am going to show you what I have made. So this is going to be, you know, say there's Claire's yarn and my project set are the 2 prizes, so there'll be 2 winners. So this time I have done something a bit different. I have made a over the arm bag with patchwork. It's got clips at the top. Inside you have your pocket, as always, and what it is you can have your socks or whatever that you're knitting, and then you hold it over your arm, and then it comes out, and then you're knitting away. So it's handy for, like, you know, when you want to travel in, or when you go to a group or something like that. And also because of the bright theme of the the bag, I have made a DPN cozy to go with it, and I've also made one of my little flat notion pouches for you to fit all your little bits and bobs in. So this is going to be 1 prize, is those 3. Like so, as I say, and another prize is going to be from Claire. Now what we're going to do is, obviously I've shown you that today, so today I'm going to give you the question, and then next Monday I'm going to draw. So we've only got a week, okay, because we thought that's best to get it done and get it out. So because then, you know, Claire's got it all dyed up, ready to go, I'm all ready to go, so we might as well do it. So the rules, normally we'll go through the rules. I say rules, it's like the legal procedures, is you have to be over 18 to participate in this, because then you're legal to give over your address. Please don't mention giveaway in the comments below, because unfortunately there is some out there that just look for the word giveaway, enter, and it's just not fair on you guys. It would be lovely if you could subscribe, or you are a subscriber. That would be really lovely. But okay then, right, so they're basically the rules and regulations, really. Okay then, so the question is, it's just a silly question, just so I know that you want to enter, really. What is your favourite book? What is your favourite book that you've read in the past, if you're not a reader, or if you read it when you were at school, or if you are a reader and you read now? What is to now your favourite book? Okay then, right, so I've got that highlighted there so I remember. I am going to say, because when I normally give giveaways, obviously you get a lot of entries, so I won't be answering any of them this week. I will be reading every one of them, don't get me wrong, but I'll be just putting you a love heart on them all, and then after the giveaway is drawn, I will go back to answering your questions and so on as normal, and your comments. So it's only 1 week. So okay then, right, you've got 7 days basically. So it will be, oh look at that, it will be actually, so yeah, okay, so starting from today, which is the 24th, and then next Monday I will be drawing it, okay, which will be the 1st of June. Will it be the 1st, or is there, oh, it's Bank Holiday Monday, isn't it, here? Yeah, it must be the 1st of June, Bank Holiday Monday. Yeah. Okay then, right, so we've got 7 days, okay, and so then we can get you all done and then out in the post, which is exciting. Okay then, right, so please remember it's UK only, and I do apologise. Okay then, right, so one more thing and then I'm going to love you and leave you guys. Right, so as you all know, I am making a quilt from the lovely Vintage Girl hang on, let's put that down because I've got my book here. Farm Girl Vintage. I knew it was something like that. Farm Girl Vintage book by Laurie Holt, and it is I've done a teapot, which I got the lid upside down, but that's all been done. I've done Mother Hen, a teapot. What other one did I do? Oh, I've done a couple of others in there, but I'm showing them every week that I'm doing. And if you remember last week, I was doing the apron strings blog, and I've decided this is going to be like what I call my filler blog. So it's not all pictures. It's going to be mostly pictures, but every now and again it's going to be like a more of a it's still a pattern block, but it's not got a picture involved. And I've picked the apron string block. Now what I'm going to do, because I know I can now, I'm going to put in either here, here or here. Like I say, it could be anywhere with me. I'm going to put in the block that I made last week, but I wasn't scrappy enough, so I've taken that one to bits, only the four, taken the four off, and then made another set and then mixed them up. So here is going to be where, if I move over there, it's a bit better there. Here is where I'm going to put the block that I actually made last week. So now you can see how different that is, what it's supposed to look like, more scrappy. So I am really, really pleased with that. And then because I had one block, but I wanted to make it more scrappy, so I could make 2 blocks out of that one block. And this is the second one. See, I just think they're more scrappy, and this is all part of the quilt. The actual quilt is coming just out of my scrap box. It is just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I'm loving the way these are turning out. So let me see if I can pick these up together. I should really have my board, but we'll go with it. So yeah, ooh, there we go. So that is the 2 blocks. So these are the ones I'm just going to be popping in every now and again, not a lot of them, just to break up the pictures to go on the quilt. So I'm getting there. I've got quite a lot done. So if anybody is interested, if they don't know, let's get this off of my, oops, sorry, I can't. This is the Farm Girl Vintage book 1. I also have book 2 in there, and I also have the Christmas book, because I'm going to be making some Christmas cushions and so on. And as I said in my news flash, where I was trying to be serious and I couldn't, I even thought about going to get a big pair of those plastic glasses to try and be a newsreader, but I thought, no, it's bad enough when I have me ears, and all that lot. But yeah, obviously Lucy from Attic 24 is launching her Christmas blanket. I can't wait, in September. And so I'll get that done. So I'll have a Christmas blanket, Christmas cushions, all to go on the couches downstairs, and I can't wait for that. So yes, anyway, I'm diversing. This is the Farm Girl Vintage. So far, let's have a look. Oh, I see, I've done the milk churn, I've done the hen, I've done the teapot, which is there. The cherry I did, but it was a practice one, so I used different background fabric. Okay then, right, so I think that's it for today. It feels like it's gone so quickly, but I've said quite a lot. So yeah, so any questions, if you could either message me over on Instagram privately, would be good, and then I can actually answer them next week. But I wouldn't put them in with the giveaway question. It would be a bit confusing. Either go into Instagram, or I have a email for Little Workroom Crafts as well, so I could do it there. But it's just for this week, okay, just while I'm doing the giveaway. Okay then, right, so good luck everybody. So the question is again, what is your favorite book that you have read? And yeah, write that down below. And next week I am going to be announcing the 2 winners for my set, and from the lovely Claire. So thank you so much, Claire, for doing this. It's so much appreciated, because Claire's yarn is absolutely gorgeous. So whoever is going to win that is going to be lucky. If I could, I would enter, but I can't because I'm hosting. Trust me, I just love her yarn. I really do. I'm using her some of the minis in my Stevie West shawl, and they are just amazing to knit with, I will say. Okay then, right then, I am going to love you and leave you all, and I will see you all next week with 2 winners. Oh, I'm excited. And please take care, stay safe, and see you next week. Bye. Happy crafting.